The person who rules the world of tennis is not an open book. There are a lot of things which most of the people do not know about him. I know you must be thinking that I am his die-hard fan and I know all. Watch this video by the end and then find out if you knew anything about him or not. Most tennis fans think that they know every detail about their favorite stars, and I am sure that Rafael Nadal thinks the same. But I am sure that if you watch this video till the end, you will find out some interesting facts about Rafael that most people do not even know. Rafael Nadal is widely regarded as one of the most greatest tennis players of all time. He has 23 Grand Slam titles to his name, including 11 Wimbledon Championships and 74 ATP titles. Nadal has also won numerous other titles, including the French Open and the US Open. He has been a professional tennis player for nearly 20 years. His innate charisma has earned him the respect of fans from all corners of the world. Without any further delay, let's look at the facts about Rafael Nadal, which I am sure that you do not know. The first fact is, an asteroid is named after Rafael Nadal. As you know, naming asteroids can be a lot of fun. But this honor is reserved for the lucky few who spot a rock never seen before in space after a long night of stargazing. In May 2013, the Observatorio Astronómico de Mallorca observatory named asteroid 102836 Rafael Nadal, a name that quickly became famous. Number 2 fact: Rafael Nadal and Mallorca are inseparable. The legend was born in Mallorca, which is one of the smallest and most populated islands in the Mediterranean Sea. The island is famous for its breathtaking scenery, which includes mountainous and volcanic terrain. Mallorca has a rich history and culture, and the locals are friendly and welcoming. Mallorca has many places to visit, including its capital, Palma de Mallorca, which has many historical landmarks. As many of his fans are aware, Nadal is unique, so it should come as no surprise that he continues to reside in his hometown of Manacor, or Mallorca, Spain, where his parents, grandparents, and ancestors once resided, one of whom, Mestre Rafael Nadal, is a well-known musician on the island. Fact number 3. Rafael Nadal is naturally dexterous. Yes, Rafael Nadal, who has topped the charts of tennis while playing with his left hand, is naturally right-handed. The 10-time French Open champion himself confirmed this, stating that he has always played with his left hand. He attributes this to the fact that he prefers to hit the ball with his dominant hand. Nonetheless, Nadal has been able to adapt and win many of the world's most prestigious tournaments with his right hand as well. His coach's uncle, Tony, was the first person who identified the power of his left hand and told him to try playing with it. Fact number 4. He chooses tennis over soccer. Rafael Nadal decided to play tennis rather than soccer when he was 12 years old. Nadal went on to become one of the greatest tennis players of all time, and his story is a fascinating example of how a person's passion can drive them to achieve their goals. Nadal's parents encouraged him to pursue tennis and assisted him in honing his skills. He now holds numerous sports records and is regarded as one of the greatest athletes in history. Fact number 5. Rafael Nadal was supported by FEDT. During Rafael Nadal's 2016 tennis season, the Spanish Tennis Federation, or FEDT, did not support him as other players did. The FEDT stated that they would have preferred him to participate in the Olympics, but he declined due to his injury. They also stated that if he had qualified for the Rio Olympics, they would not have assisted him financially. In an era when tennis is becoming increasingly popular, it is critical to have organizations that can help promote the sport. One such organization working to improve the game is the Spanish Tennis Federation, or FEDT. However, some have criticized their support for Rafael Nadal. Although Nadal is undeniably one of the greatest tennis players of all time, his dominance has resulted in unfair competition. The 6th fact is, his small grip helps him shoot his shots with more power. Rafael Nadal is one of the few tennis players who are famous for powerful shots and extremely fast footwork. Most people are unaware that he prefers a smaller grip on his tennis racket than the majority of other tennis players. Rafael Nadal's smaller grip allows him to generate more power and make the ball travel faster with his strokes. Size doesn't matter, as the saying goes in tennis. Rafael Nadal, one of the greatest tennis players of all time, has adopted this philosophy by using smaller grip than most. This small grip enables Nadal to generate more power and control with his shots, allowing him to become one of the best players of all time. 7th fact: he was a champion before he was 15 years old. Rafael Nadal gave the world a real shock and showed us that he was going to rule the world of tennis even before he was 15. His uncle and coach, Tony Nadal, knew about this potential ever since. Rafael was so good at tennis when he was only 15 years old that Tony once said he would have been a Grand Slam champion if he hadn't always practiced as hard as he could. Fact number 8: the youngest player ever to win an ATP match. Rafael Nadal is one of the youngest players in ATP history. When he won his first ATP title at the 2004 Athens Masters, the Spaniard was only 19 years old. Since then, Nadal has dominated the ATP circuit, winning over 100 singles titles. He's also a multiple Grand Slam champion and an Olympic gold medalist, making him one of the most successful tennis players of all time. ATP matches are among the most exciting and dramatic sporting events. They're also among the most physically taxing. ATP matches are made up of 3 sets, each lasting up to 5 minutes. The first 2 sets take place on indoor hard courts, while the third set takes place on outdoor hard courts. Fact number 9: Nadal is very suspicious. Rafael Nadal is the player who is the boss when it comes to tennis, but there are certain superstitions which Rafael Nadal believes in. Rafael Nadal avoids certain things before the match because he believes that they can have a negative impact on his match, like eating chocolate before his matches, shaving before the match, and even wearing Lucky Charm bracelets during his match. Number 10 is a fact: Rafael Nadal loves football. Rafael Nadal is a keen football enthusiast. In fact, he is proud to be a strong supporter of Real Madrid, just like Fernando Alonso and Alberto Contador, getting excited and riled up for the Barcelona-Real Madrid Classic. Although we must not forget that he is also a fan of fishing and literature, with his favorite book being La Ciudad de las Bestias by Isabel Allende. This was about Rafael Nadal. What about you? Do you like football more or tennis? 11th fact: the sports tics of Rafael Nadal. Rafael Nadal has developed several sports tics over the years, many of which have been mocked by opponents such as Novak Djokovic and other Spanish players. Many of his on-court antics are considered comical, but some have also become technical rituals, assisting him in remaining focused after mistakes and lost points. One such being when serving on clay courts. He will first touch his shorts, then stretch his left shoulder, then right shoulder, touch his left ear, brush his nose, touch his right ear, then finally brush his nose and touch his left ear again, as stated by various English commentators. This tic can occur up to 100 times during the same match. Undoubtedly one of the more fascinating facts for Rafael Nadal's fans. Fact number 12: his greatest achievement is... We all think that 23 Grand Slam titles are the biggest achievements of Rafael Nadal's life, but Rafael Nadal's commitment to the underprivileged is one of his most admirable qualities. When asked what his greatest achievement is, the Spanish tennis player replied, "The foundation that bears my name," which has helped over 500 children from both India and Spain. He and his assistants, girlfriend Zesca Pereiro and mother Ana Maria Pereira, actively collaborate with other foundations to promote educational projects for the less fortunate in life. A true hero. 13th fact: favorite actors. Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman are by far his favorite actors. But what about films? People believe that Invictus is his favorite film, but it is Gladiator starring Russell Crowe. 14th fact: Rafael Nadal appeared in a music video. Many people are unaware of his acting ability, and he was a good choice for the role in terms of acting. In 2009 to 2010, Nadal appeared as Shakira's man in the music video for Gypsy. Shakira is a Colombian with a Spanish background. She also targets the Spanish-speaking market and has had a lot of success there. I guess Shakira chose Spaniard Nadal for her song because he is internationally well-known and sexy-looking. End. When we consider the aforementioned facts, it's safe to say that Rafael has become immortal in many ways. His fascinating and admirable sporting career, his dedication to the less fortunate, his hilarious sports antics, and his overall exemplary demeanor. We hope that these facts have helped you see Rafael Nadal in a new light, not just as the world's #1 tennis player. So how many of these facts did you know already? Tell us in the comments below.